Carapace, because let's see if that. But in the meantime, it looks like a hive is already up for Freaky. So Freaky being a little bit preemptive there. An evolution chamber going down. Another evolution chamber going down, I should say. Being a little preemptive with the extra gas. Looks like that 11 o'clock expansion's been spotted out. Freaky in the meantime bearing down on the mineral only expansion. Of Grin. Psystorm there to greet him though, and I think he's going to be able to hold this off between the Psystorm, between the Zealots, and between the Dragoons that are coming up to support. Yeah, absolutely getting wiped out there. So yeah, a little bit too late. I think if he'd done that just a little bit earlier, he would have been a little more successful. But the reinforcements managed to come back. Another Corsair in the meantime in the back of the base, seeing that the hive's up and able to harass some more Overlords. More creep colonies going down. So really worrying about this mineral only expansion at this point as far as a counterattack. But it looks like instead the 11 o'clock expansion is getting bared down on. Another creep colony going up. So just 2 creep colonies, two lurkers. Wow, going to face the full frontal attack here. Looks about, a bunch of Templar, a bunch of Zealots, 3 Observers, and 3 Archons gathering up outside the 11 o'clock expansion. Going to bear down on it right this moment. Wow, and it just really feels like Grin's starting to take over. His main's looking a little bit thin, but he's got 2 more expansions to deal. Now the attack going in at the 11 o'clock location, and yeah, starting to push up. And we'll see if reinforcements can. It's just so far away though from Freaky's main. I just don't know how he can deal. Psystorm going across the lurkers there. Both lurkers down. Now there's only this. Well, actually, sorry, no, 1 lurker survives with 15 health. Just not going to be enough though. Second Sultan colony manages to survive, and actually that could have been a lot worse. Reinforcements starting to stream in, but it's just Zerglings. That lurker's still up, and it doesn't look like there's any observers in the air to deal with it. If this Templar can be picked off, that Templar would be picked off. So looks like this single lurker with just 15 health going to be able to survive. Now the observer pushing up, so going to be able to take this lurker out with these 3 Archons. Take the 11 o'clock expansion. Freaky trying to take wow right nearby. This is a little bit risky. Just going to rely on his reinforcements to kind of take the rest of it. Looks like he is going to manage to save this hive from the Archons with. Well, actually, no, I take it back. Looked like he was going to save it for a second, but didn't manage to take that one of the Archons with low health down. Just streaming reinforcements, desperately trying to hold it, and this could be huge for him. It looks like he managed it. So now just down to 1 Archon, managed to save the last Archon, managed to save his hive. Reinforcements starting to pour up. Looks like about 6 Dragoons, another Archon. 3 Zealots and a Templar are starting to push up, though, as far as reinforcement. 3 creep colonies going down, and needs to hold this because he's taken the spawn in the upper left-hand corner as well. He doesn't just have the national. Now he's canceling it, actually, realizing that he just can't hold it, and he's in big trouble because he's got an Ultralist den up, but he just doesn't have the gas to maintain it. It looks like he's going to go for the double gas at the 4 o'clock location again and try to grab that. In the meantime, though, it feels like Grin is really taking over. Grin setting up more cannons down. He's got basically the 12 o'clock location completely secure. Has 8 gateways up. It's basically looks like he's in a very strong position. He's already got level 2 weapons and level 2 armor, so way ahead as far as upgrades go, which is not a very good situation. Still level 0 Carapace, and he's just kind of pushing it well. In the meantime, a big attack happening at the mineral expansion. A little bit late on it by my part. Looks like pushing it. He managed to get all the cannons down, but the reinforcements look like they're going to be able to take it. I don't see an observer in the area though, so he's going to have, so going to have to rely on Psystorm to take care of the lurkers. But it looks like there's not enough Templar, at least not enough Templar with enough Psystorm to deal with the lurkers. So he's going to have to wait for. It looks like an observer just coming in now though to clean that up. So lost a lot of. It looks like he lost a lot of probes. Another huge attack bearing down though at the mineral expansion. It looks like that large force, but it looks like they're streaming in piecemeal and running into an Ultralist 5 Hydralisk and a single lurker. Observers in with the mix, so the lurkers aren't going to be as effective as they could have been. But looks like this mineral able to do a little bit of damage to this mineral expansion. But I think this is going to be able to be held up by Freaky. Freaky's going to retreat with his reinforcements with the Ultralist, going to try to gather up. In the meantime, wow. Grin expanding the upper left-hand corner, taking the opposite side spawn, taking a huge economic advantage. Going to take this mineral expansion out with both the hatcheries and then taking out a fair amount of drones, side-storming the drones and his own Dragoon to take them all out. And wow, got the whole batch of them. And so basically no drones escaping from here. And things not looking good for Freaky. Freaky in a really bad situation here. Just lost 2 hatcheries at his mineral only. Has hive tech, but basically no gas. It looks like he's got that expansion up at the 4 o'clock location. In the meantime, Grin, 12 o'clock location has probes flying everywhere. He has that expansion in the upper left-hand corner starting to produce. He's got his mineral. His main's mined out, but still a little bit out of secondary. And he still has this huge attack force right outside. Basically, he's putting essentially a contain on Freaky's base. And it looks like he's setting up to expand. Well, he's thinking about expanding at the 9 o'clock location as well. So, wow. So 5 Templar out, a good amount of Dragoons. 6 zealots and a single zealot pushing in just to get a little bit of a spot. No, it looks like he was about to commit an attack, decided not to though. But basically just 2 sunken colonies, half a group of zerglings and 4 hydras at the front here to defend. Looks like we're just trying to kind of bait them out to get a couple free kills here and there. Losing a dragoon though in the meantime, and now he's pulling back, spreading out. I think he's just going to wait for reinforcements. And zerglings grouped up. Let's see if they get stormed. Doesn't look like they're going to get stormed. Templar wandering up though. Looks like it's going to get Templar wandering up and getting killed there. I'm surprised by that. Doesn't look like Grin still knows about the 4 o'clock. Looks like the Zerglings managed to slip through, though. They're heading, again, trying to defend at the 11 o'clock, so Freaky again trying to take the 11 o'clock expansion. We'll see. It looks like a lot of cannons down, though, to greet those Zerglings, should they manage to slip through the opposite side. Looks like some Lurkers upgrading here. I guess they were just out in the field, and I can't imagine they slipped by. Lurkers out in the field defend opposite. An observer that was in the natural secondary, but gets killed pretty quickly there. So now we'll see. Freaky's starting to produce at the 11 o'clock. Also, doesn't look like he's done anything at the inside 4 o'clock. He doesn't have anything to defend really any of these locations, let alone his main. Looks like reinforcements, Archons, Dark Templar, and some additional Templar pushing up for Grin. It looks like he's thinking about delivering the killing blow here in just a second. Actually, no, he's reverting some forces to the 4 o'clock location. And it just looks like 3 zealots and a single dragoon. No, he's going to back them off. No, now he's going to commit them, wavering them back and forth. Going to push in. He's going to see the creep there, and so he's going to. Man, these Zerglings don't stand a chance here. Level 1 Carapace finally up on that side. Looks like in the meantime Freaky using the distraction at that location to try to push in basically on the containment force, but that getting mopped up very quickly. Again, he's going against basically fully up. Well, sorry, level 2 upgrades. Let's see if I thought I saw the third. Yeah, looks like level 3 weapons, level 3 armor going. Trying to break it desperately, sending out the Ultralisk as well. The Ultralisk is down. And a lot of Psystorm to greet him as well. Now he's only got 3 Hydralisks. It looks like that 4 o'clock expansion was taken out. He does have the 11 o'clock expansion with 3. Looks like half a group of Zerglings and 3 a single Scourge and 3 Lurks in the meantime. But looking very dire. He's got a huge group of what is that? 6 Templar, 7 Dragoons, 2 Archons, and 3 Dark Templar waiting for him outside with warm embraces. More reinforcements coming in, as well as some observers. His main is basically mined out. Looks like a drop shuttle was hanging out in the background. I think I missed a storm drop there, but that shuttle was very quickly taken out. Wow, 9 o'clock location. Looks like just pushing up there just to kind of check things out. And it looks like he's putting down a Nidus Canal at the 11 o'clock location. Maybe if he can slip some forces out that way, he can do some damage, but I'm not sure that he has enough to defend his main, his secondary, and the 11 o'clock, or put up an... Really, I feel like kind of this game's out of hand. I'm not sure what he can do to get back into this. More Corsairs being produced along the side to do some Overlord damage here, and level 3 armor looks like it's on its way as well. Level 3 weapons just finished, actually, so I take it back. Level 3 probably shield, or level 1 shield actually going up at the moment. Might as well, what the heck. Controlling the rest of the map, still some Dragoons still in that 4 o'clock location, just kind of hanging out there. And yeah, Grin in a very strong position now. Looks like he's just gathering up to deliver the final blow. Everything's basically on Freaky's expansion at the 11 o'clock position. He's trying to put down 2 more sunken colonies, maybe to hope, but there's a probe wandering towards that location. Let's see if it veers to the north. That could be absolutely disastrous. If it doesn't look like it's going to see an Overlord there. He's setting up another expansion at the mineral only. Zergling's pouring down though, and honestly, I think that might have been a mistake. I think he should have just let that Nexus go. So now there's got to be some suspicions around the 11 o'clock location. Some Corsairs heading up there now to kind of scout it out. Another dropship along the side. Yeah, some Corsairs sending out there, and they're going to spot that out. Drones being pulled off. I'm not from the 12 o'clock. 1 o'clock location. I'm not sure where they're headed. Corsair is able to kill an Overlord that 12 o'clock location. We'll see if they scout around and check that 11 o'clock as well. Wow, a bunch of... And it looks like, yeah, they're being transferred. If that didn't see it, these probes definitely will. So I don't think... so Grin put 2 and 2 together and realized there. So he's going to lose a lot of... to the static defenses of the 11 o'clock expansion, he's going to end up discovering it there. We'll see if he decides to redirect his forces to that location. Ouch. A ton of probes down there. And yeah, it's got some Corsairs and it looks like Templar. Now manning, realizing, wow, it must not be a lot of forces at the main, then starting to push in with his Archon, his Dark Templar, and this is it. I just don't think, I do not think that this can be held. Psystorm going off all over the lurks. Archon's pushing in, the observers not being targeted. Maybe that could save it, but honestly not really. There's more observers out in the field just waiting. Pushing in, looks like their level 3 weapon upgrade upgraded, so I guess that was the holding queue, and I expect to see GG. Looks like the secondary is mined out anyway. And yeah, just free reign here on the natural secondary, nothing happening there. And there's GG from Freaky. So sorry about the name mix-up. Should have paid more attention in the beginning. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for listening. Either way, hope you guys enjoyed it. This is Diggity.